Good evening, everyone, and thanks for coming. I know that this is Jerome's meeting, but I wanted to take the opportunity to formally introduce Jerome. He believes he has some new ideas about the direction of our group. I, for one, believe in him, and I'm excited to hear about some new ideas. Let's give him our full attention. Without further ado, Jerome.
Thanks, Anthony. Thanks, guys. I think when I'm done speaking, we're going to have a really exciting new direction for the group, so thanks for hearing me out. It has been said that the computer revolution is greater than that of the wheel in its capacity to reshape human outlook and organization. Whereas the wheel is an extension of the foot, the computer gives us a space where the hand of man has never set foot. But the metaphor of the wheel and the foot goes further than this, because it's more than just an extension. In fact, it comes something closer to an amputation. Every technological innovation is an amputation of our physical bodies and abilities in order that they may be amplified for social power and action. Naturally, such an amputation is associated with pain. If someone were to cut off your ear, for example, you would feel tremendous pain. Likewise, when these metaphorical amputations occur, psychological pain follows. These amputations so disturb our central nervous systems that we lash out in defense, and wars are a natural result. Political and social minorities are often the first to feel the effects of this disturbance in the most visceral ways. In our globally networked planet, this revolt has spilled over into the third world. We are beginning to see a social and political shift due to the exponential growth of technology. Today, two cultures exist side by side. One more advanced than any other in history, and one that maintains a way of living that is thousands of years old. This push-pull dynamic will be one in which the third world will find itself empowered by technologies available through the first, while simultaneously the first world will be grappling with its own violent history. The older foundations of society, which the first world has come to feel are no longer necessary, will reassert themselves as part of the bigger picture. This is something that we normally only witness in the rear-view mirror, but one of the prime examples of this is the decline of religion in the first world, and the third world's attempt to grapple with this through jihad. Now, if you were to place a frog in a pot of water at room temperature and slowly bring that to a boil, the frog would simply wait and die, boiling to death, never feeling the incremental change in temperature. Here in the first world, change has come at a slow boil, and although societal upheavals have occurred, they've been far less painful than the ones experienced in the third world. They are being asked to amputate all of their senses at once. They're being asked to navigate a world with a roadmap for which they have no legend. The major advances in civilization are processes that all but wreck the societies in which they occur. In a global village, these stakes spell extinction. This brings me to the idea for my next flash mob. As a collective, we have been most effective at building a network of like-minded individuals from around the country, but least effective at enacting social change locally. The time has come that we need to be more revolutionary in our thought process and more radical in our action. Recently, I've been gathering like-minded people throughout our network, radicalizing the unconverted, and redirecting the message through our website. Tonight, I will send a single text message, and a sizable group of our people will descend on a wealthy block of Manhattan to destroy the waste. All gas-guzzling, atmosphere-polluting vehicles will be destroyed. All sweatshop-employing, luxury goods-producing boutique shops will be destroyed. All technology-producing stores of innovation will be destroyed. Anybody who gets in our way will be destroyed. The ways in which power is consolidated, wealth is concentrated into the hands of a tiny elite, education is treated as an annoyance, and the environment is taken for granted are unacceptable. And we intend to make it known that we will no longer stand passively in the face of these atrocities. This is going to be the first of many demonstrations in which we intend to demand a slowdown to the world's production and a reassessment of the way we choose to live. Now the time has come that we must adjust, not invent. Society must stop moving technology forward, and we must innovate our confrontations with it. We have to find the environments in which it will be possible for us to live with our new inventions by destroying the environments with which we have become too comfortable. We intend to demonstrate the violence that is necessary for modern technology's birth and the violence that follows that birth. We intend to bring the violence of evolution to a street corner near you.
What do you mean you redirected our message on the website? Felicia works the website, and I check up on it like every day. There hasn't been a change in links.
None of you have been viewing our actual website. That's a dummy site that I've set up for your computers to redirect to.
Well, what about the message boards? I maintain contact with our people constantly.
Again, those are fakes. Those are accounts that I've set up to be maintained by people that I've approved to communicate with you.
And how long has this been going on?
For months.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna let you get away with it. What's the point of even telling us anyway?
Because I wanted to present my point of view and give you the opportunity to come along. This is the inevitable direction for our group, and after everything I've said, I can't understand why you don't see that.
This is stupid. We are a peaceful organization. You're getting impatient about something that takes time.
We don't have time. The world is outpacing us in every respect, and this is going to happen whether you like it or not. Your fingerprints are all over it. You as the established leader of this group, and Felicia as the weapon. Anything that you say to the police, I can deny. And as far as anybody who's involved with this project is concerned, you're the organizers of it.
Sam, you're not saying much. Tell him this is the most short-sighted thing I've ever heard in this house.
Well, we've talked about a lot of these things, he and I agree with him on a lot of the theory. It's just, I didn't know about any of this until you guys did just now. But, I'm sorry, I have to go with Jerome. He's right, we've been ineffective. I'm sick and tired of sitting around here and playing house. I'm tired of feeling like I'm in a media studies after school program. Are we not a political action group? Does the theory not add up? Do you just want to sit around in the university library writing papers forever?
No, but I also don't want to go to prison forever.
Then come along with us in this. Look, I've covered our digital tracks very well. Nobody has to find out about anything. If you want to participate, we want you to join in on this. But if you don't, then I'm going to have to ask you to step aside. And that's all that I ask. You have my word. We gotta go, Sam.
What do you expect us to do?
I expect you to sit here quietly for the night and watch history be written.